I'm Kert Radel of Waycross Community Media, and welcome. Today it's Talking with Springfield Township, and we have the newest Township Trustee, Sara Braun, with us. And Sara, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you.
We're delighted to have you here. Now, you were elected in November of 2023. Tell us, why did you want to be a Township Trustee?
I found myself in a position in life that my child had transitioned to college. My businesses were running well, and I felt as though I could make a difference here as a trustee in Springfield Township.
Now, what do you feel that you were talking about you could bring this to this particular position? What are your strengths that you feel that you can bring to being a Township Trustee?
Well, I'm a lifelong learner, so my thirst for knowledge probably is one thing that I bring. I'm in that stage right now, learning as much as I can about the positions or the position that I hold. But from things I bring, organizational, business owner, again, I mentioned I'm a lifelong learner, so I'm always trying to learn things and expand on those things in my business. I can bring that to the table. I hope to bring our township together. I didn't know this until I started campaigning, that there's a disconnect between some of our outer rings of the township and the inner ring of the township. So that's my goal is to expand the businesses, bring the township people together, and hopefully everybody will enjoy being a resident.
Were there any specifics on what that disconnect happened to be?
I don't think so. I feel like people that don't live in, say, Finneytown in particular, don't see all the great things that are happening right close to the township center. And I think it's going to be my goal to figure out ways to bring them into the center and let them see, and then keep inviting them back. So that's...
You're also a business owner. You have two businesses. What are the businesses?
I have two restaurants, J. Gumbo's, one here in Finneytown and one in Blue Ash.
I have to sample that. I can be a food, I can be a taste tester for you if that's okay. I can come out and do that type of thing.
Sure.
Restaurant is a tough business to make, but one of the things that I found interesting in looking at your background is that you're willing to take that experience that you've had and share it with other business owners. I know in working in the chamber world, one of the things is being a small business person is not the easiest task these days to be successful.
It really isn't. And for the restaurant business in particular, COVID was a really difficult situation, a difficult time. But mostly I enjoy talking to younger people. I have been involved in helping other businesses, but I love entrepreneurs, my entrepreneurial spirit, and sharing it with younger people so that they see, wow, I could do that. I could do that.
Is there a common thread that you've seen from these young business, or it could be an older business person, but going into business for the first time, some of the potholes that they're concerned about trying to overcome?
Not really. Today, maybe more funding is an issue, but every business is unique. I don't know that there's a common thread within people having difficult times. Yeah, I don't think there's a commonality. Everybody has a different hiccup along the way.
I know there's several businesses coming in did not realize they needed to have workers' comp.
Oh,
and they
sure.
needed some of those things and the hurdles they had to overcome in order to have sufficient, whether it be health insurance or workers' comp. But you're running the business and going back to COVID. COVID was a tough time because the restaurant business and the entertainment business was the first on the line to be hit, the first to be shut down. And a lot of people who were in those particular fields did not want to come back. Did you find that you have to recruit new people who wanted to come back into the business?
I was blessed. We shut down for about 2 weeks, and my brother-in-law who worked for me and myself, we went back to work, and everyone got paid, whether they came back or not. And I only had one person that didn't want to come back. They didn't come back. They didn't feel comfortable with the COVID and being out in the open. So, but no, I did not, and I still have probably 90% of those people with me today.
Springfield Township offers a Business Matters program that focuses on how the township can assist the business owners in achieving economic success. There's also a Business Matters program that's available. The Springfield Township Business Network meets the final Wednesday of each month from noon until 1 o'clock. You and I have been able to attend that on several occasions, and I find it very rewarding to hear what the others have to share, and I know that's the same for you, but now you're hearing it through a different funnel because you're a trustee. So you're hearing it as a businesswoman, you're also hearing it as a trustee, so a different way, but still it's a positive program to have.
It is very positive. I enjoy it very much, and I've learned so much about the other businesses in the township.
Well, one of the other keys to any city or township is to retain the businesses that you have and also to attract new businesses. Let's take that in two parts. What do you feel the township needs to do to try to retain the business community that you have?
I believe from the short time I've been involved that Springfield Township is really on top of that. They are, first of all, you have to deal with infrastructure first. You want to make sure that you have good roads for your businesses, your communications are intact for networking and things like that. But from the rest of it, the township's there economically to help if they can. They are there for all the permitting, and they can help you all through that process. It's really, to retain what we have, I think we just need to continue what we're doing. To attract new businesses, I feel it's part of the situation that we're in with the greatest generation of them all still here with us, and then trying to attract some of our residents that are off to college, like for instance, my child, off to college and want them to come back and be a part of the township again. So how do we bring those businesses in? That's one thing that I'm trying to really work on learning about, because we can't bring the same old businesses to attract the younger generation. So there's just a big gap there. So.
And also for a business to be successful in a city or township, and you need to have diversity.
Sure.
You don't need, in your particular field, 22 restaurants, and there are several of them that are the same thing. You need diversity. So that's one of the things the township that I've been impressed with, that you're trying to look for diversity. And if you can do that, and the other thing that I have found through the years is the fact is the big box stores don't come automatically. They have to see the traffic, how many cars are coming down that road, what's the population, and so on. So you're really trying to attract first the small business person. So if you were addressing to a small business person at this moment, Sarah, what would you say to me as a small business person why you should consider Springfield Township?
Because we're the center of it all, and we are here to support you, and we have a robust population and a lot of traffic throughout the township. So come on down and take a look at what we have to offer at the township.
Yeah, it's like your logo. I love your logo that you have
center.
that we're showing here on the program. Now, in the 2010 census, Springfield Township had a population of over 36,000 residents, and it's growing. What do you think the township trustees and the administration there needs to do to try to attract more residents to come here to Springfield Township?
I think I touched on that a little bit. It's the same. It's very similar. Your infrastructure has to be intact. You have to have interesting things to do, programs, which we have. Our senior services are tremendous. I think we have to keep our eye on the future while maintaining what we have, and that's going to be the way to get more population into our township, I believe.
Now, you did some new things. You campaign.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
one thing. That's never a fun thing to do, I know that. And secondly, now you're a trustee. Only been a trustee for a short time. Any surprises from what you thought it might be?
No surprises. It's been delightful. Again, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of information that I'm trying to just put into this old brain. Sometimes it gets a little harder, but the learning experience has been awesome. I'm enjoying it very, very, very much.
So you're glad you made that decision?
I am glad.
Well,
Very
you're
glad.
also in a position to where you and the other trustees and the administration there, let's key them in as well. That's a key.
Top notch.
Is to be able to bring in the businesses and the residents, because if Springfield Township was not up and coming, which they are, as you say, the center of it all, you would not be an attractive force to come to or a township to come to, and you are. One of the things I really found surprising, being a former resident of Green Hills, graduate of 71, pioneer, long live pioneers, that Whit Woods is part of Springfield Township. That is quite a jewel to have right here in the township.
It is, it really is. I enjoy it very much. My family's enjoyed it for years. We camp there, we kayak there. We really enjoy having that there. I'm not sure if everybody understands all of the facilities that are there. I mean, it's tremendous. But there is a handicap launch for kayaks and canoes, which is amazing. As I was recovering from 2 knee surgeries, I used it often and could still get in and out in kayak. So, I mean, I love the place down there.
Horseback riding, which I've
Horseback
only done it
riding.
once in my life, and I think I fell off, but maybe I should try it again.
Yeah, up at the farm, yes.
But I really have enjoyed having you here today. I mean, we welcome you to Springfield Township, not as a business owner. You've been here how many years a business owner?
Been living in the township for 15 years and had the business for about 13 and a half, yeah.
Well, success to you on that.
Thank you.
We wish you the very best as a trustee.
Thank you.
This has been Talking with Springfield Township, and our guest today has been Springfield Township Trustee Sara Braun. I'm Kert Radel of Waycross Community Media. We'll see you next time.